Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Host Comedy Podcast with Joey. I'm Hondo.
I'm Obi.
And I'm Joey.
And we have a guest with us for the first time down here in the new studio. We have comedian Kevin Flores. How are you doing? Welcome here.
Hey, Woo! Doing great, guys. Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. And you know what? Thank you once again, because off camera we just took a shot because Kevin here gifted us some alcohol. And
yeah, take notes to everybody else coming in. I've never felt more appreciated.
He was the
in my
legit
life,
first guest, I think, to actually gift us something.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you again, man.
He's just got
man.
You got a birdiful spirit.
I mean,
you saw that.
It's like last week's host and shit. Like we had a girl.
Daisy.
Like, sometimes,
You mean guest?
Yeah, we had a girl.
Yeah,
Daisy. Shout out Daisy.
Yeah. So like we sometimes like to feel appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what, Daisy, remember this next time you come on, Daisy.
Well, I appreciate you guys.
Well, we appreciate
We appreciate that you appreciate.
Yeah.
You guys are doing the Lord's work.
Because you appreciate, we feel appreciated, which in turn we appreciate you.
All right, well, there we go. Everyone's appreciated.
We're good.
All right.
Everyone appreciated. We're good?
Is there a song about being appreciated? Because there should be.
I feel appreciated.
I mean, there's so many
because
songs
of
about
Kevin.
I knew there was a solo coming.
Yeah, I felt it.
There's so many songs about ass. Like there should be one about being appreciated.
Yeah, there should be.
Yeah, there should
be. But enough about appreciation. So
I was sitting here going like, is there a goddamn song about appreciation?
yeah, well, that's because you're on drugs.
Yes, it's true. I am.
You may be wondering why.
And I'm just trying to make sure
You shut the fuck up.
that Obi's in the thing. I'm so paranoid right now.
Yeah.
Let him
That-
cook.
So I would like
Scoot
to
over
say.
just a little bit this
I
way.
am right here, bro.
There we go. There you go. Because
So you're probably
I don't want to
wondering
be editing and be like, damn it. Sorry.
if I get cut off again. Anyways,
Get cut off
you
again.
dumb bitch. You might be wondering why we're wearing belts that look like wrestling belts. They are actually fantasy football champion belts. The commissioner next to me, trash ass. I won in his league. That's mine. Kev, you want to go ahead?
This is from work. This is the.
That's got to go higher.
Yeah.
This is a.
You'll hear it. It's fine.
This is a guillotine league. Okay, 16 men entered,
Oh, nice.
only one left. This was called. I call this one the Rail Rumble. All right, little play off the railroad and a little play off wrestling.
Nice.
And I gotta tell you guys, man, it was a long climb to the top, but it's a good thing I always got my inhaler. Oh, yeah, baby, I was ready. So yeah.
Oh, man.
Boy, we look like a bunch of douchebags with these belts. We gotta rock them. You gotta rock them.
You have to.
They're hard to win.
You have to, especially because people like Obi and Tony don't have them. So
Do you legitimately have asthma?
No, I don't. I literally brought it as a prop. I kind of do.
I kind of do.
It's mild. You know what I mean?
You have big boy asthma.
I got big boy asthma.
Yeah, see, that's
I
fine.
was gonna say, is it more of like an anxiety thing or?
That's a good question. Honestly, I get triggered with my allergies, but we don't need to get into that. Nobody wants to hear about my
allergies.
medical.
Okay.
It's boring.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I was like, oh, that's interesting.
I haven't really, to be honest, I haven't seen her
Well,
talk to somebody.
It's allergy
so-
season.
Yeah, dude, my allergies get fucked. I look horrible when I,
It's
bad.
been
Real
a
bad.
while that I've seen someone bust out an inhaler.
What? You must not know black people.
Oh, wow.
You say black people?
Yeah.
And we're canceled. And we're done. We're absolutely done.
Hey, we got 2 minutes in.
No, I mean,
Dude, it has been 3 minutes and 35 seconds.
I'm seriously puzzled right now. So you know a lot of black people with asthma?
You don't?
No, I don't know anybody. I don't know any black people with asthma.
How
I
many
met
black
a lot of
people?
black people.
How many black people do you know?
A lot in the military. None of them busted out an inhaler.
You know what?
Most of them ran a lot really fast.
In Obi's
'cause they were-
defense.
Oh my God, that's
Because
even
they were
worse.
fucking fit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you real fast. The last thing I'll say about it, I do kind of run out of breath a little bit, like mid-meal. You know what I mean? I'll be like,
What the-
I'll be like into it, you know? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna, you begin into the wings and shit. And, you're.
So I would say, is it more of a mental thing for you?
No,
No, it's pretty serious.
Love it.
You know what I will say?
Went from like, I just carried around sort of to like, no, I really need it or else I'll die.
It's bad.
So before I met Kev, I decided to creep his page a little bit because I knew he was coming on. I wanted to see some of his stuff. And you're funny as fuck.
Thank you, man.
And especially because like the way he talks about. So I don't know if you guys could see, but he's dragging a wagon. All right, Kev got some ass. All right, and
you got a dump truck?
Oh yeah, and he cracks me up because like some of his comedy, like we talked about, is like self-deprecating. It's self-deprecating. You got it.
I think I got it.
Yeah, that word.
Spell it out.
And it's funny because like it's not where it's too much, and it's like just perfect.
Oh man, yeah.
Like when I saw you live when you were in the competition. I mean the kids with the. Hey, did you guys ever notice Dad's ass was bigger than Mom's? Or that was just. I was dying.
Yeah.
It was
Joey
so funny.
Prop, speaking of his comedy, real quick, can you put out any upcoming shows real quick?
Oh, yeah.
We want to promote right in the beginning so people are listening and really interested.
Right.
So go ahead, man.
No, I appreciate that. So Saturday, May 10th at MCM Pub and Grill. Saturday, May 10th, we got a show going on, man. We got like 6 comics going. Armando's throwing the show. He's hosting it.
Where is this located, bud?
At MCM Pub and Grill. I don't have the exact address on me, but I think it's by 6 Corners.
MCM Pub.
in the
Okay,
city.
so it's up north.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
correct. So
Okay.
you Google it. It's on Eventbrite. The ticket link is out there as well. Get your tickets. It's
Nice.
a Mother's Day special event. So Armando, we were trying to get couples, bring your moms out, bring your wives out. It's gonna be a great show. And immediately after the show, there's gonna be live music. You got DJs, and it's gonna be dancing all night long, man. It's
Put
gonna be a good time.
put your handles out there too.
On Instagram at KFlow Comedy. That's KFLO Comedy on Instagram, and Facebook's just my full name, Kevin Flores. You should.
Guys, go hit him up. Go
Nice.
follow him. Go check him out for his upcoming
you,
shows.
guys.
Go support him. And
Yeah, if you're looking for a good comic plus a good person, it's got to follow.
Thank you, guys, man. No, I appreciate that.
Got to follow.
yeah, so the fact that I'm being sandwiched in between two
Hold on.
belts.
Before you go on,
Oh, go ahead, Obi.
Yeah.
the MCM Pub and Grill is on 3906 North Cicero.
There you
Thank
go.
you, thank you. Yeah.
There you go.
Cool. All right. So please, if you guys want to support, we highly suggest. I personally am going to try and get some tickets to go myself. I enjoy the show. I've luckily been able to see both these guys do some work, and I had a fucking blast.
Obi,
So
do you have any upcoming
please-
shows?
No, I got a lot of things in the works right now.
Okay.
I'll let you guys know. There's some definitely coming in the summer on the east side for all my east side people, because I know the motherfuckers been asking for it.
Yep.
I got some in Indiana coming.
Fuck them.
for all the for all the corn people out there. You know what I'm saying?
Joey's the one that said that, by the way.
I didn't say that, dude. I love Indiana.
But yeah, it's some shit coming, and I'll be a host for open mic. I can't tell you where, but because
But look out for that. I guess.
yeah, it's coming in the summer.
And eventually, I'm gonna get up there and do it myself. So
Yeah.
maybe it'll be
Yeah.
maybe it'll be at Obi's open mic. Maybe that's
Oh,
when
yeah,
I'll
okay.
In training, we're gonna get them on there.
I'm gonna get this cherry popped.
That's right.
I am the tiger.
All right.
I guess.
But yeah,
Get Obi.
so I'm in between belts. How long you been playing fantasy football, bud?
I've been playing. Honestly, I'll say about you got me on that one. 13 years.
Nice.
That's a guess.
Around the same
That's a
time,
guess.
I would say. That
Somewhere around there.
I have been. We've
The
been
commitment.
playing.
I love the
Yeah,
commitment.
man, it's a good time, man. I love fantasy.
One league or multiple?
multiple. I'm in. You could say 7.
Nice.
Okay.
I did.
I better have a belt. 7 leagues.
I did 8 one year, and I was losing my mind.
Yeah, it's
So
a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
Most I did was I think 4, and there was no way I could do it.
Hey, did you get a belt in your league last year? Oh no, that's me. I got it.
But he won.
Last year, yeah.
He won. He said last year.
Yeah, that was before. But did you win most recently?
That was before.
No.
Yeah, don't even-
you're actually wearing.
Don't
the
look at my
belt I
belt.
had.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
My name is on it.
The
though.
king says, "Don't look at it. Don't look at
It's
it."
great, Hondo. You can look at mine.
The previous.
look at his.
The previous king's name is on it though.
No short kings on this belt, please.
So that's cool. You guys get they get the whole like by year on the side plate. That's what's up. I like that.
Oh shit, you're right. It says "little whiny bitch."
2024.
Yeah. Right. No.
Oh, 23.
I'm 24.
I fucked that up.
I was
Yeah,
23,
Jesus.
yeah.
Remember when I said he was a good person? I take it back.
Hey, but well,
Idiot.
Well, let me ask you this: Do you have? Are you running a league at all?
Yes, I run a few of them. I
Damn,
run
a few. Holy shit.
I run this league. Is probably why I won it. I run my family's league.
It's a contusion.
I run a couple leagues.
Now, how long have you been running your own leagues?
So the longest running league I have right now is going since when I started, and we've been staying strong. So I got 2, my family league, and then I got my MVA one, which I got that belt for the next episode. But but that's the league that's been going on
Oh,
for.
you got a basketball
since-
fucking fantasy league?
No,
too?
it's football. I don't really
Okay,
do basketball.
okay.
But yeah,
basketball's
so
too fucking
I thought he said
annoying.
NBA.
you know, and what? No. MVA, my bad. MVA is Maryville Academy. Shout out to them real quick. Just people I
Okay,
used to
so
work
like your
with.
homies and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what I meant.
cool.
Yeah. So there you
How
go.
long did it take you to win one of your leagues? I just want to know.
That's why he's
I just want to know.
No. So I'll tell you this. I like to stay humble. Okay, the family league's been going on since day one, since a long time. I have not yet won that one.
And how long has that been?
Shit,
12 years.
Yeah.
That one got 12 years. Yeah.
Okay, that feel way better now.
I haven't won.
And what about the other one?
Then the one I mentioned I won. There's a league that's been going on for about 12, 13 years. I won that one 4 times. And that's the guys I used to work with. So
What was the first time you won that one? How long did it
I
take?
can't even tell you, man.
Was it right
first
away?
time? It wasn't right away. It
Fuck,
took me a
dude. Do you
couple
want him to
years.
name the roster too?
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember.
I want to know how like
Name the
'cause some
roster.
people run a league and they win it like either their first year or their second year.
Yeah. No, it took
or
me-
at least within their first 5 years.
Not
It
you.
took him like 12
yeah.
years.
I was like, not you.
it's tough.
I won it year 9.
Yeah, but for all my fantasy football nerds out there, if you're in a lot of leagues, what's fun about it is that every league you make it different. So there's different scoring, there's different strategy, and that's what keeps it fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right, of course.
Like in this league, real quick, it's 16 people joined. It's a guillotine style, so
16, okay.
every week the lowest scoring team out, and
That's
so
sick.
all the way to the last person.
What was the buy-in
It was
on
a good
that?
time, man. It's $20. We don't play for a lot of money. It's all about this right here.
I care. Okay.
The hardware.
Mike, yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. I wanted to do a guillotine league for 25, but not too many people. I felt. I don't think really
Just
knew or
fucking
trusted
do it, dog.
Yeah, right.
It's fun.
But,
Worried about
I
everybody
mean,
else.
I threw it out there at one point. Only like 5 or 6 came back out of like 12 or 14.
I'll win it.
That happens.
I'm in.
Yeah, of course. If only like 5 people were.
I love hardware.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna get it back one of these days. One of these years.
Yeah.
I can picture Obi drafting at a fantasy league with a Chivas jersey.
Oh,
That's
no.
No, Obi's had some interesting
Obi-
first round drafts.
Obi, I don't know.
A lot
what
of injured
Obi's
people for some
strategy is.
reason.
Yeah.
That happens,
Oh,
man.
and I
That's the
got
worst.
what Andrew Luck and the day before he fucking said he was retiring.
You're like,
And then were you the no? You weren't the McCaffrey owner, were you?
I was the McCaffrey one.
Oh, you were in good shape.
Last year.
Everybody's
In
been
my
fucked
league?
by
Yeah.
McCaffrey.
Exactly.
I was
okay.
I was like
Yeah,
fucking. I
that's
was
what I
like
thought. Okay.
number
Dude,
one
if we
spot
were-
to draft somebody,
Dude,
and I was like McCaffrey.
Dude, McCaffrey has
I'm like,
literally
what the fuck?
fucked everybody at some point. He got me twice because the one year I got him, he got hurt, and I was like, fuck. And I'm like, I'm never drafting him again. He's injury prone. There he was the next year, drafting him, got hurt again, never doing it again. Guess what? I did it a third time.
And
And he
Joey,
stayed healthy half the season.
what more
know
do you
what?
want from the guy? I'm sorry. What more do you want
sure.
from him? He's won people
This is
leagues.
true.
How many years straight? I mean, come
And he's
on.
also lost him.
Yeah, he has lost.
Me.
You're right.
I was gonna say, speaking of drafting, Joey, you were recently in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yes.
Fucking horrible place.
At the 2025 draft.
Does it smell like shit?
No, it smells like cheese and
Dick.
yeah.
Clay Matthews
sure.
came out and said the Bears still suck. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, it was cute and all. I would say this. Like, at first I'm like, damn, that was pretty good. But then I thought, wow, you took your whole... Everybody's looking at you. You got all the football fans, and
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
Bears are on your mind. So, shows me we're a threat.
No.
And Seth Rollins came back and clapped back way harder.
I mean,
so
I doubt it, but
shout out. Did you see it?
I did. It wasn't as cool.
Stop it. Stop it. It was funny.
What do you say?
He did a wrestling promo,
But I
bro.
will say,
it was all fake.
You know what?
But I
You know
will
what?
say, every time I go to Williams Field now, it's nice. It's a nice, setup.
Hey,
Caleb's
but-
1-0.
But I
And
know
that's
what,
how I
Oh.
shut. And the funniest thing
For
ever
right
is,
now.
Yes.
every single fucking Packer fan, they're like, "Oh, Bears still suck. Bears still suck,"
Hey,
and they're
hey.
looking at us, right? And then I'm like, 1-0 at Lambeau. What do you got to say? 1-0.
1-0. Hey,
1-0.
It starts
and
at
they
1-0.
shut the fuck up. And I'm like, go back to your sister, make love to her, and get the fuck out of here.
Hey, all he really wanted to say was, "Hey, you guys," with his sloth looking ass.
Right.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
but
right.
You can't say nothing.
Clay Matthews, fuck you.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, but you can't say nothing when you're
Fucking-
rocking their same hairstyle.
But no,
What?
Obi's got way better hair than Clay Matthews.
He got fucking. He got people that have
He looks
sex
like
with
a bitch.
each other's relatives' hairstyle.
But in all honesty, though, too, there
We're
was a
both
lot.
rocking Bun Life. Go ahead.
There was also a lot of really good fans too, though. Like there were some nice, genuine fans that were like, "Hey, like team's looking good." Like people like that were fun, and it's also fun to talk shit though, as long as
Yeah.
you don't get too sensitive. You know what I mean? Like if you talk shit, I'm thinking like if you come in and you talk shit, I'm thinking it's doors open so we can just say whatever we want.
Yeah.
And some people will be like, "Oh, you don't say that," and I'm like, "Don't talk shit." Then.
It's funny.
Don't
Detroit,
talk shit.
Detroit tried to say some shit like, "We had the most people though."
Yeah, I don't care about that. I will say this. I mean,
Detroit
Green
who?
Bay was a lot of fun. They had a pretty decent setup. Do I think it was one of my favorite drafts? No. And
You've
it's
been to
not,
a couple, right?
I go every year. I have the same crew.
How
goes
long
with
you
me.
been going now?
Shout out Trez, Camille, Nick. We go every year together.
How long have you been going?
5 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty good.
yeah, we
That's a
go,
good
we
run.
go,
Okay.
and we go every year. We don't miss. It was a thing that we decided we were going to do. 3 years ago is when we decided we're not missing.
So where would you rank this one at 5?
The top 5.
Out of
I
5?
honestly, I would put it low, maybe 5.
Five
And
out
it's
of
not
five.
because, but no, it's not because of Green Bay or Lambeau or anything like
bit.
stupid reason.
Because there ain't shit to do out there.
Yeah, no, honestly. So the biggest problem was, soon as the draft is done, they kind of kick you out right away, and Green Bay and surrounding areas don't really have much to do.
Okay.
And they'll tell you that, like, hey, there's not much to
Yeah.
do. So
Unless you want to fuck your cousin.
yeah, right, no shit.
That's always an option.
But there was no like, yeah, there wasn't, like the bars were kind of, there's like one or two that were real
Dingy.
small, and they close early. So, and even like food, it was so hard to find food after the draft initially because everyone closes at like 9-10 o'clock. So
The tailgating though.
there was no tailgating.
What?
Yeah, I mean, like nothing was set up like that. So, I mean, like I said,
Oh, I guess not.
It ain't
Lambeau-
Chicago,
It wouldn't
bro.
make sense to just.
but I would say Lambeau itself. It was a decent setup. They did a good job. Like hospitality was good. But it just wasn't my favorite more because of what was around it, not necessarily it itself. But it was cool. I would go back again if they did it again. I would still go.
That's why the draftees didn't go. Did you notice a lot of them like stayed home?
That happens.
So I also noticed too a lot of people. So like last year in Detroit, we met Lauren Screeden. We met who else did we meet? Fucking Nick Saban.
Yeah, the podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
Too.
Yeah, like we saw and met a bunch of people. Like Rich Eisen was.
Oh, Rich
like,
Eisen's cool.
He waved to us like because we were right by him.
I like Rich Eisen.
Like you got to see a lot more this year. Like it felt like a lot of people didn't go as much.
Yeah.
But I think it was literally because, like I said, it had nothing to do with the draft itself. It's just like, what do you do after? There's not much. But it was good. They
You're
did
not
a good
gonna
job.
celebrate at those little bars, bro.
Right, but they did it. But they did a good job. I had fun. Like I said, majority of the fans, I would say, really mostly all of them were fun. They were cool. I love shit talking, so for me it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of people who got to get some good jabs at us, and we got them back, and it was fun.
That's what it's all about.
And the picks, were a little crazy for the Bears. I didn't expect them, but I'm rolling with Ben Johnson, as me and you have talked
yes,
about.
have faith.
We're just
Yep.
going to roll with Ben Johnson. But I would
Gotcha.
say, as a fellow nut Bear fan like myself, what do you think about the draft and everything? Like, how do you feel about the players and what the Bears did?
So when they went with Colson Loveland in round 1, I did throw a little fit.
I know. You texted me.
I had a text. I texted Joey right away. Like, what the hell are they doing? But
Yeah.
I settled down. I slept on it. Thought about it. I said, you know what? We love Ben Johnson. We love the hire. We got to give him a chance. And if Colson Loveland's his guy, then goddamn it, let's go. And so I'm good with it. If we want to get a little, I don't want to get too deep into it, but my only worry about him is can he block? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're at the pro
Yeah,
level. You got to be able to block. But we'll see how it works out. Luther Burden fell to them. That was crazy.
Yep, that's a nice pick.
I didn't see them going with Luther Burden, but hey, sometimes when a player like that falls, you go and get him.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I agree. So
Yeah.
definitely looking forward to it. But if you guys ever get a chance, man, go check out a draft one of these years.
Yeah,
man.
I would love to.
I want to know how come they didn't.
Once the baby gets a little older,
Yeah, I'll take him with me.
let's go.
How come they didn't draft the Sanders in the first 2 rounds? And how they're fucking salty. They were
Yeah.
salty.
You know what? So I'm not a huge fan of him, but he should have been taken at least
Day 2.
after Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Day 2.
Yeah, he should have been, at worst, he should have been the third quarterback off the.
or the
I
third
think they
round
were just
somewhere.
making him an example, as in like,
Yeah.
hey,
But
You think you're bad at it?
so,
You
ain't shit.
well, no. But here's what I heard, and I don't know if this is true. I heard he did very, very bad with interviews. So they would ask him stuff, and it was almost like he was uninterested, didn't want to be there. I don't know if this is
well,
true.
not only that, he didn't really show what he can do anywhere during
right.
those.
He didn't do the combine either.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't do anything. He didn't throw the ball.
It's true.
He's like, I'm not going to throw the ball. I don't have to. I don't have to prove myself.
Oh,
blah,
he
blah, blah.
thought he was better than
Exactly
everybody.
right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is what they're saying. Like, you can't talk all this and expect teams to be like, yeah, all right, well, let's grab him right away.
Well,
So
he got humbled the fuck down because he thought he was number 1 pick.
now he's behind Joe Flacco.
I think what's crazy is that Cleveland took 2 quarterbacks. So they took Gabriel first, who in my opinion was the worst quarterback before Sanders.
And that's my problem. Are we really going to sit here and say Dylan Gabriel's better than Shador?
no,
No.
absolutely not.
So what are we doing?
Yeah, right. No, agreed. Agreed,
Again,
100%.
He's behind Joe Flacco until Flacco can't do it.
Yeah.
But anyways, I say we move on from football because
Sure.
not too many loves people sports.
Oh, you know what's cool? We don't care what you say. So if we want to talk sports, we're gonna.
Let's
you
talk a
little
little
bitch.
bit more about comedy.
Fine.
Let's do it. Let's
Let's talk about the
With
way
Kevin
you look.
here.
That's comedy.
I mean, a little bit. I try.
You want to fight? Let's fight.
So how long have you been doing stand up?
Exactly.
Just kidding. I love you, little guy.
I know.
No, I started stand-up comedy. Well, I actually technically started with sketch and comedy, and that was back
Wait,
in
you started sketch.
sketch comedy. That's how I started, which is actually funny because it comes around full circle. When I started sketch comedy, it was actually at MCM Pub and Grill, which is where the show's going to be on Saturday, May 10th.
Oh, shit.
So that's actually where I started, believe it or not. And so 2016, late 2016. But there was a lot of stretches where I stopped, like I took long breaks, especially during COVID.
Yeah.
So
Of course, yeah.
it's 9 years, you could say, but it really, to me, it feels more like 6 to 7.
Okay.
If that makes sense, because
Yeah.
a lot of time off in between, ton of time off, and but been getting back into it, man, and it's been great. I love it.
Have you been sticking around and only in the Chicago area? You've been floating around.
I float around. I've done stuff out in McHenry. I got a friend out there, Chris. Shout out to Chris Dolak, another comedian. That's my boy. We done a lot of stuff together. We write together. That's my guy that I reach out to, and he's out in McHenry. And we used to do open mics out there. And I could tell you guys right now the horror stories when we do open mics at some of these places, And but it's humbling and it's great because the struggle is what makes you come out of it,
Of course,
on
right.
top. You know what I mean? You got to struggle, and there was a lot of those times, man, where we drive home, and I would literally question myself because from McHenry to where I live is an hour, and I'll have a rough night, and I'll be driving home, so I'm like,
that
is
sucks.
this really what I want to do?
Yeah, you're all in your
Right.
head.
Right. Has comedy always been something you've seen yourself in? Like, I mean, has that always been kind of a goal, or?
Yeah, I've always wanted to do it, for fun, whatever, man. Since back in the day, like when I would say it started when I was pretty young, but high school is when it really was like, I was really getting into it, man. I'll stay home on a Friday night and just watch Comedy Central Presents, Premium Blend. I was just, I don't know if you guys
Nice.
remember them days.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
But they would
Yeah.
have all the shows just lined up all night. I'm like, I ain't going
Yeah.
nowhere.
Comic
and I
View
was
and
just
shit.
watching comedy, yeah.
Yeah.
So I loved it, man.
What are some of your? I like to ask every comedian this is like what are some of your influences?
I would say I it's not my style, which is funny because I do a lot of self-deprecating stuff, but I like the dark stuff. I love Louis C.K. He's
Nice.
funny. George Carlin,
One of my favorites.
Tommy Davidson is someone that I always
Tommy, yeah.
He cracks me up, and I just would never seen him live, but I love his stuff, man.
Nice. Okay. That's it. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I feel like, and do you take anything from any of them, or you just do your straight up own thing?
Sometimes you got to be careful because when you fall in love too much with a comic, a comedian that you love, you tend to kind of imitate them a little bit.
Right.
And I was noticing that sometimes with the
Which
whole
one?
Louis C.K.
Okay.
And I was like, let's not do that. Just be myself,
course,
And but style wise, I don't know how I match up with anyone style wise. I just love going up on stage and punching myself in the face.
Now, what made you decide to jump on stage with comedy instead of or with jokes instead of the doing
Sketch.
Oh, no, that's a
Yeah.
good question. That's a really good
It's
question.
an all right question.
Yeah, no, it's outstanding. question.
I've heard better.
No, so I will say this. So I was doing sketch, and it's cringe. You know what I mean? Like you're doing the sketch, and you're only as how do I say this? I hate to say this without sounding like you're only as good as the people around you. Right, and I'm not throwing anybody a bus because I was new at it too. I didn't come from a theater background, and so I would be like, man, I missed an opportunity there. And then the person I'm working with, I feel like I let them down.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of times where you're bouncing stuff, and it's happening right there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you miss a moment, it's gone. And it's different. So it sketch comedy takes a group to. It just feels like it's a more.
So basically, one person. So let's say there's to my understanding, would it be if you have a group of like 5 and one person fucking sucks, it ruins the whole thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, and it's not just trying to throw one person on the bus, but it happens. Sometimes you're like, oh man, that would have been funny if, you know what I mean? But even myself, like I'm hard on myself. I'm like, I'll think back to a sketch moment, like, oh, I could have said this or I could have done that, and physically, and also
Makes sense.
not being shy, man. You got to just lay it all on the line. But
Yeah.
sketch was just my way of stepping onto the scene a little bit, getting that. Get my feet wet, and
Nice.
But yeah, next thing I know, I'll start doing stand up, and I never look back. So
Nice. Yeah, and one thing I learned actually from you two, because I went to see you guys perform, crowds can fucking suck.
Oh, it happens, man.
Oh my god! Like
Crowds are tough.
as somebody in the crowd,
Sure.
Man, there were some times where both you guys like threw out money, and some of the people were just like, and I'm like, how do you not find that funny? Like it was bothering me so much because I'm like, you both had times where you were killing it, and I thought it was so funny.
Some people really had that mentality, like, I really want you to work for this laugh.
No, to me it was more
You know what
of
I mean? 'Cause
like
I'm more of a free laugher. I'll laugh at most things. You know what I mean? But deep down, if I know the shit's not funny, I'm not gonna laugh. You know what I mean?
No, I get
But
that.
I will give
I get
most
that.
things a laugh.
No, and I get that. I'm not saying laugh at everything. Laugh at what you think is funny.
Of course, yes.
But what annoys me is I guarantee if you say, oh, like there was an example that so and so was from HBO, yada yada yada, and that person may do something, and all of a sudden everyone's like, ah, and it wasn't as good as the material I heard from
Right.
the people before.
Right.
So to me, I never really thought like, damn, if you have a fucking shit crowd, that might fuck you up right then and there and make you second guess your shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
That's
Yeah.
why you never. That's why you just gotta keep trucking, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like-
You gotta wipe that crowd
yeah,
off and
sometimes
hope you get a
fucking-
net butter win next day, right?
Some advice I'll give to Joey because I would love to see him on stage one day. If it's a
Stripping
tough
or comedy?
crowd. Well, the stripping is actually. Wait, hold on. What happened? let's talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll stand up. If you have a tough crowd,
Yep.
my advice is something I just do. Just keep moving, man. Just keep working to the next punchline. Just keep working it and work for it. You know, like
Yeah.
I've seen comics go up there and say, "What the fuck's wrong with y'all? Suck." You know, they actually tell the crowd y'all suck.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like
no.
I've seen that. I'm like, oh, don't do that. You know,
Right.
that's me. You know, I just okay, it didn't hit. I'm gonna keep moving to the next
going.
joke, and you just keep having faith in your material.
Yeah, I've been to open mics. Like motherfuckers are talking shit to the bar people.
Oh damn.
Bro, this fucking bar sucks.
I mean, that could be funny. You shut the establishment, I guess.
Yeah,
But
I
that's-
mean-
I don't know, but yeah.
But it's
Yeah, but
like,
you can't be talking shit to the
Yeah,
people that are paying you,
they're giving
even if you're getting paid.
they're giving you a
mean,
chance
good.
to be
I
up
know,
there, bro.
Yeah.
right? They're giving you the mic, man. Like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
You know, if you do it right, you know, it could hit. Like sometimes I'll joke, joke around that surrounding area. You know, you can kind of poke fun at like, oh, because. Whatever place you're at, like,
Yeah.
you're in a sketch area, you can joke around that. Let me put this belt down. Hold on one second.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I had to put mine down too. I started sweating over here, and I'm like,
It's getting hot.
Fucking.
Anyway.
Plus, Tony looked too depressed in the middle, so
Body.
I'm good.
Nah,
You good, Undo?
Yeah, the Eddie's kicked in. Go ahead.
I knew it because I look at him every once in a while, like while we're talking,
He's like,
and I
oh,
feel like
still
he's like,
fine.
Yeah, I'm gone.
like this.
no, it's like not even like at anything. I feel like he's looking at the mic, but at the same time, he's like,
this is a normal thing. So continue.
oh, it's just so funny.
That's great. Yeah, man. So no, stand-up's been great, man. I have a lot of fun with it. You meet really awesome people, doing it too. That's what's what I love about it. And
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. And so, what would be your end game? Like, if you could have the perfect comedy career, would it be in stand up? Would you go to a sketch? Would it be movies? Would it be like what would be your
Some improv.
improv even? Yeah, like what would be your thing if you can have the perfect thing? You're like, this is what I want.
Master crowd
Bam.
work.
Yeah, I know, right? The crowd work thing is always right.
No, he's
I-
being a bitch because
No,
I love crowd work comics, and he's being a dick.
A lot of people don't.
I don't know. You know what? Shout out to Big J Okerson. He's got his crowd work specials out on YouTube. They're hilarious. It's called Them and They.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, they're both hilarious. Go ahead.
Yeah, crowd work
Anyways,
could be good.
Thanks for that.
But yeah, crowd work.
No, you're
yeah.
good. No, crowd work can work. As long as you got it produced right, you see these crowd work specials and they got all the camera angles. 'Cause you got to see what's going on. You got to
Yeah.
feel like you're actually in the club.
Yeah, and you got to
Right.
show the
This doesn't hit
people
if
you're
you just got
talking
one
to,
hard
right.
camera and you're doing
Yeah,
crowd
right.
work. I can't see. All right, but as far as my end game, like where I want to see myself headlining, doing stand up, just doing stand up.
Awesome.
My short term goal is to headline one time. I've been on showcases a couple times. It's just I also have a full time job, so it throws a little
Right.
wrench in there. But
Yeah, and that's kind of what's been stopping me mentally. I'm working full time, and that's why I praise Obi so much. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's working, he's doing it, and I'm like, damn, he's really doing it.
is it the job that's stopping you, or is it the shroom you just took?
No, it's not mushrooms. It's edibles. But no, I go on stage high as hell. for wine.
As he thinks he's talking to a purple dinosaur.
No, have,
Shut up,
have
Barney.
Have you done it? Have you done it before?
No, I have not. No.
Okay.
But I don't. mushrooms? Yeah.
I was asking about. I was asking stripping. Have you done that?
No.
Stay in focus.
That's my forte.
Yeah, no, right. I'm not tall enough for that.
Hey,
No, but,
hey,
They got little people.
yeah, short king.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
most strippers got to be like
Hey,
over 6 foot.
Don't ever let that stop
That's a
you.
lie.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a good stripper.
Oh, excuse me. Most well-paid strippers have to be over 6 foot.
Well,
Not true.
But
You could be a little paid stripper.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, if I got into stripping, I'd kill it. That's all I know. I would kill it. Okay, 5'10" curves. Come on.
Yeah.
no,
I told you, dude. He's dragging a wagon.
I don't mind. I don't mind getting in front of, I guess, people and talking. I just don't have the oomph to do it.
Yeah,
I don't have the motivation to do it. Because then it's, if I do, I guess, enjoy it, then it does become a struggle.
A hobby?
Yeah,
You say if you
I'm
enjoy
so
it,
lost right now. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
so if I
No,
enjoy
wait a
it,
minute.
No.
then it's going to be good.
because
I'm going to have a good time.
Because then I know it's going to like kind of be a hiccup in like my job. Because
I
I'm
get you.
going to be losing sleep, the one thing I actually love, and then so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Right.
all right.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time,
I have no idea what the fuck he just tried to say, but sure.
He lost sleep.
I'm just.
That's
I
what he's
do.
trying to-
I really
Yes.
do.
Yeah,
I need my
I-
8 hours.
Yeah, no.
Do you get 8 hours, Joey?
I mean, when I can.
Yeah. It's
On the weekends, I
mean-
get 8 hours.
I'm not afraid to lose a little sleep to do some fun shit, though.
Yeah, but this is a hustle. You got to do this almost every other day or almost every day. Though,
I don't
right?
think it's a hustle. I think
No.
it's doing what you love.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. So if you really want
Live,
to make
laugh,
this
love.
into a career, then it's gonna be a hustle.
100%. No. If you're looking to make this a career, yeah, you got to go all in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I've seen the comics grinding, man. Like Ruben Ramirez, I got to work with him on a couple shows and everything. He's
Yeah, for sure.
grinding.
Yeah, yeah,
and he's
yeah.
doing he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
But you see the hard work, and you're like, man, it's really is something to see. And I will say this: the beauty of getting into it and making it to a hobby and getting into some shows. The beautiful thing is Chicago's always got something going on every day of the week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the beautiful thing of it. Like, we don't understand how great we have it being in around the city.
I
like
guess
that.
I don't realize that either. That like I guess you kind of do have an open mic almost every
Every day there's something going on.
Bro, there's
I
like
swear.
one
open mics
somewhere,
every
right?
day.
There's
Every
one
day,
somewhere, I
every day.
guess.
You want to do it, you'll find a spot.
Right.
There's shows every day too. Obviously open mics, but there's shows that are going on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Like I've done at Gamers Hall. Shout out to Gamers Hall.
Yeah.
Because they Eddie there, he's been great doing shows there. And so another thing I'll say is there's a lot of places that are getting into the comedy game. A lot of these restaurants, bars, a lot of these spaces,
Yep.
they're getting into it, and they're always looking for talent to come through their places, man. And so it's good.
Nice. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so like hey, Eddie, like we were talking, and he wants to come on the show too, bro.
Nice.
From Gamers Hall?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, you should have him. He's great.
Hey,
oh,
Yes.
I can go on about him for a while.
let me just say
Go ahead.
one thing.
Yeah.
You better bring some.
Hey, I set the bar.
Yeah.
I set the bar.
Dude, from now on, seriously, if
Don't
anyone
forget a
comes
gift.
here without a gift, I'm going to be like, get the fuck back here. Get the fuck out of my house.
Get the back of the line.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
And
No,
then,
man.
and then it's going to get to the point people are going to bring us something and be like, the fuck is this cheap
Look at
shit?
this. Get
Like,
out. Yeah,
Hey,
no.
so we're gonna be like Brandon Johnson's fucking gift room?
Yeah, hell yeah. Exactly.
You're like, hey,
Except we're not showing anybody ever.
You're like,
it's
hey,
going to be ours.
do you want to get a chance to say my handles? I'm like, no, you don't. Anyways,
Whoa. I didn't get this diamond ring. The hose got this diamond ring.
Right. That's
The
right.
city.
Yeah, I don't think you guys understand how bright and high of a bar this man has set. It's pretty much
for the future
like
guests,
We're gonna take Bragg.
it goes like God.
we're getting bribed now. All of a sudden, we got a
well-
bribe us.
Well, I just want to put it like this. Right now, it goes God, Jesus, Kevin, and then everybody else. That's it. That's it. That's it.
That's good shit. I feel like the only way I could break this is if I stepped on a scale.
I mean, I almost knocked over half the fucking bottle, but it's
Yeah, I
happens.
was gonna say like this can be just smelling like tequila down here.
It could smell worse.
It's for the
Right.
homies.
It could smell worse.
For the homies that were buried down
Rather
here.
tequila than ass,
Wow.
right?
That's right.
Whoever died underneath your house, like poltergeist.
Why would you put that on my house?
That's the
Jesus.
first thing that came up.
What is it? A fucking
Oh, fuck.
Native American cemetery?
Yeah, right.
What are we doing?
Fucking.
Motherfucker's gonna come through the TV,
That was
bro.
pretty good, right?
Yeah, like the grudge.
Isn't it the ring?
Bro,
Whatever,
the ring
same
will fuck
shit.
us up.
Grudge, Ring, meh.
You're gonna walk
think
into
you're right,
the
though.
basement and like all your tables gonna be flipped upside down.
Hey, which one was the movie where like it was a portal and like
Poltergeist.
for real?
Oh no, hold on. In space?
Yeah,
no, on the
finished.
floor,
Okay.
on the floor,
On the floor.
Oh, on the floor.
on the floor, and like a
don't
whole
watch
bunch
a lot
of
of-
little demons came out of that bitch.
A whole bunch
a
of
little
Cabin in the
demons
Woods?
came out.
Nah, it was like a '80s movie.
Was it in a house?
Yeah.
You sure it's not Poltergeist?
Yeah, no,
I think
right?
it was it?
Well, no demons came
The
out.
one
of
with the
Poltergeist.
the chick with the weird voice?
No, and then part 2 came out, and
Poltergeist
and the,
2?
and the fucking and
Yeah, that might have made sense.
they caught one of the demons,
Yeah, I have
and
no
like
idea.
he makes wishes for you.
Is this American or Mexican?
Oh, yeah, right. The leprechaun.
Yeah, right. Dude, the
probably
leprechaun
right.
used to fuck me up a little bit. Though.
Critters.
Except for when he went to the
Critters.
hood.
Oh,
You guys remember when the leprechaun went to the hood?
Yeah.
He's like, a friend indeed is a friend a friend with weed is a friend indeed.
No, hey, all those movies like that, it'd just be so funny to watch, man. They're so fucking
Now,
horrible.
but they terrified me when I was younger.
Oh, they'd be
like
fucking me up
Chucky.
too back then.
Oh man, dude.
Yeah, Chucky terrified
Chucky
the shit
fucked
out
me
of
up.
me.
Yeah, fucking dude. Every time I'd see a doll, I'm like, no.
Wasn't it like
Got
a
me fucked up.
like a My Buddy doll? Is what like? Which one
It
came
was a
out
good guy
first?
doll.
No, but My Buddy came out like in real life. My Buddy and Me.
There was a real doll.
But yeah, I don't know. But I don't know if it came from Chucky or if My Buddy came out first and then Chucky, or
I think it was My
vice
Buddy
versa.
first, bro.
It wasn't My Buddy and then Chucky came out. Okay.
Hey, I don't know. You want to try fucking doing the Tembela thing on him?
Yeah, I don't know. That's funny.
Ade due dumbala.
Hey, it's crazy because I had my little cousins and I was trying to.
Oh hell no! What a fucking asshole!
I was like, okay, let me say everything that fucking
With the
Chucky doll was
with the
saying.
Cabbage Patch doll.
No,
With
my
the cabbage patch.
That's funny.
Oh my god!
Hey, fuck around. We really switch bodies. Like, fuck.
My dad used to fuck around with me when I was a
Freaky
kid
Friday.
a lot and take my mom had these 2 dolls, but they were like they looked like old people. Creepy as fuck. I don't know why she had them. She was like antiques and shit. It's usually how a lot of bad stories start. And he would fucking like put it in different places, and scare the fuck out of me.
Nice.
So like I was
Hell
like
yeah.
10, and I went down to my room and I like lift a blanket and the fucking doll's just sitting right there, and I'm like, "Dah!" Like I'm screaming and I'm fucking running out.
You couldn't
My
even
dad's
masturbate.
laughing up.
You couldn't even masturbate in peace anymore.
I was 10.
What was the
barely
first word
learning
you were gonna
myself.
say?
I mean, but that's kind of when it starts, right?
Emancipate?
10
I
years
said
old?
I was barely
That's
learning
kinda when
myself.
it was
Yeah,
barely learning.
Obi's like, you're about to emancipate.
yeah, you're about to emancipate. I'm gonna emancipate all over your face.
Oh my god. 10 years old, he's starting to fill out.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
those are the days when you'd lock yourself in your bedroom for fucking 12 hours, like you're doing shifts. You're like, what day is it?
I'm cleaning my room.
What day? What day is it?
Hey, your fucking right arm. is like,
Yeah, fucking jacked.
Just Popeye on one side.
The vacuum's always in
You
your room.
ever saw the Family Guy episode where Quagmire finds out about internet porn, and he comes out of the house? They show his left side, he's all normal, and they show his right, he's all fucking ripped and veiny.
Yeah, all the veins.
Yeah.
hey, that Sears catalog used to hit though.
Sears catalog.
Nah, man.
Ah, just like it.
Ain't nothing better than a fuzzy HBO channel.
Oh, the
Where
corner.
you think
a
you
corner
could
boob?
you could see like a little nipple and you're like, fuck.
You were always looking.
You
for
know what? That
frickin'
pisses me
blurry
off.
Booby.
Today, like these motherfuckers don't realize how easy they have it. You can just go on your little
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
phone, tablet. Man, back in my day, you had to work. I remember my mom's godson. He used to like steal pornos from his parents, and he would bring them over, and like I would borrow them and shit.
What's his name?
The VHSs.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that to him.
Listen. That's completely okay. You just gotta always remember to do one thing: rewind.
So I never did. I just
Then
watched.
someone else is gonna put it on there.
I just watched the video over and over again. It probably
That's-
probably didn't even work by the time I was done.
Or that same part is already fuzzy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's like all the tape is all messed up.
I'm like sitting there and it's like it's all happening and I'm like fucking mouthing everything they're saying and shit because I
Unbelievable.
watched it so much.
Someone saved their spot and then you ruined it.
But here's the funniest thing about it.
Bookmark.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So,
it's right at the same
but the
spot.
funniest thing about it is he was black, so all the porn was
You're watching black porn.
So I was raised on black porn.
Nice.
So that it was just so funny though because I'm like, that doesn't look like mine.
Grannies with fannies.
No, it's not grannies with fannies. I think it was
We're gonna have to talk later.
yeah, right. I
Grannies
got this
with
weird
fannies.
obsession with it. Yeah.
Why are you always talking to my grandma, dude?
So
Shout out to
Obi-
Granny Slayer.
Yeah, Obi's got
Granny Slayer.
Obi's got his dating app age set to 65.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, shout out to my boy Junior. He's the real Granny Slayer.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Shout out. This episode is brought to you by Life Alert. No,
We should have him on again.
I fell and I can't get up.
Yeah.
Hey, so you can't get up, huh?
Yeah.
Helps on the way.
It's like when the girl gets stuck in the washing machine or the dryer or some shit.
Oh, so the grandma's
What?
purposely falling.
No, yeah, the grandma
I
purposely
fell, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I'm here to
I'm talking about the
lift
stepsister.
you up.
The
I
stepsister
gotta
situation.
fix the washer.
God.
Yeah, just what I thought. Your pussy needs to be fucked.
Grandma.
It was warped.
Hey, there's a leak over here.
Hey, here's your depends.
I think we're pushing it too far for Kevin over here.
No, I think Kevin just thought about some grannies and he's out of breath.
He's making a mental note. What to put in my ex hamster.
I love the way your skin looks like leather.
All right. On that note, I think we should get out of here.
You say your corduroy skin.
Yeah,
We got to get out of here because Obi's day's about to go to sleep soon.
yeah, right.
Right.
Oh, he's got a booty call. It's already 7:30. That's way too late.
So teeth are about to smash in that glass. So we gotta get there.
Yeah.
Hey, you never had a blowjob so there's no teeth.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I heard that's rough though. Like a legit gummy. I heard the shit's like crazy. Like not good.
Hey, you can't.
One of
judge
those
it
things
till
I'm
you try
okay
it,
not
dog.
finding out. I'm okay not finding
Hey,
out.
until you're like that age.
Yeah, right. Till I have to find out.
No, I think it was like from a crackhead.
that's fucked up. Just date a chick your age with bad dental.
Oh yeah, or a meth head.
Yeah, one or the other.
All right.
With meth, the teeth fall out too.
Well, this whole conversation is methed up.
Nice.
Yeah, I like throw a little pun in there.
That was
Shut
good.
up, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Damn. Catching strays.
Hence the messed up.
So give your shout out again and your show, man.
All right. So, yeah, no, for sure. Saturday, May 10th, MCM Pub and Grill, Mother's Day, pre-Mother's Day special comedy. Monchi's going to be there. Stephen Black, he's funny as hell. Mondo's hosting a bunch of comics, man. Come on out. Tickets on sale on the Eventbrite. You'll find it if you go to MCM Pub.
Or you can follow it on his page, which is
At KFlow Comedy on Instagram. Kevin Flores, Facebook. But yeah, Instagram.
Yeah, Monchi actually said he wanted to come on the show too. So he
good
might be
setup,
someone coming up.
Funny dude.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's cool.
yeah, he just had a birthday show like last
Yeah, he
week.
did. I saw
Yeah,
it online.
yeah.
Also, guys,
It looked lit.
if you want to go back and watch this episode again as a drinking game, take a drink every time I wiped my eyes because during the show, the Eddie kicked in super hard and are dragging my eyeballs out. And I've been wiping them all episode because they keep just tearing up. I don't know why.
They are tearing
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Bro, I keep looking at him. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my eye?
Dude, hey, I just looked at him and now I'm like, oh my God, are my eyes burning?
Go
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
and by the time you're done with this episode, you're going to be fucked up.
Tore up.
Dude, oh my God. What is going on?
It's the Eddies, dude.
They do that? Yeah. Oh my God.
It's weed, motherfucker.
I didn't know they make you cry.
No, my eyes are drying up. All right. Or it might be the basement. I have no idea. All right, guys.
Allergies?
Maybe. All right, let's get out of here, guys. If you're watching us on YouTube,
Get something.
please,
Get advice.
I know, right? Please hit that follow button or the subscribe button. Hit that bell. Thank you. And then if you're listening, hit that follow. I know, right? I'm so blasted too. Hit that follow, stars, all that. We appreciate it. We appreciate the comments, everything, and go follow Kevin on all social media.
All right, you can find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Pandora, Castbox,
nice.
Pocket Cast, Apple, Podbean, and eBooks.
And Netflix.
Oh yeah.
No, and
Yeah, right.
shout out again to Kevin for blessing us with his presence
Yeah,
and
man,
also
thanks for
bringing
having me,
gifts. He came bearing gifts. Really set the bar high. I really cannot. I just. You don't understand. The bar has been set so high.
No
Future
problem.
guests, take notes.
And as always, go adopt from your local animal shelter. Get yourself a new family member.
Oh yeah, and I got
we got
one
new
of the-
merch coming out.
I got one of the new shirts.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Adopt, don't shop.
Yeah, let's
Comedy
go,
Podcast
baby.
With Joey.
Let's do it.
Boom. All right, guys.
Order your shirt. Let me know what size you want.
4.
And yeah, hit us up on the DMs anywhere on our Instagram or one of us if you follow one of us.
It'll probably be me or Obi because Tony is glazed over right now.
Oh God,
I will throw some singles.
He's gonna forget everything he fucking said.
Tony is literally watching himself talk right now.
Until the next episode, Kevin, I think you're going to stick around. So,
Yeah.
until next time,
Yeah.
this has been another episode of the Hose Comedy Podcast with Joey. I'm Hondo.
I'm Obi.
And I'm Joey.
And Kevin, thanks again for stopping by.
Thank you, guys.
We're out. Peace out.
Thank you, Kevin.
See you.
Ice on my wrist, tell me who this. I aim for the kill, I don't want an assist. Says I'm narcissist, drinking that was piss. It's called the Modelo, so don't start to diss. The drugs and the fame, the